Hey there guys, big things coming out of Canada this week. First off, let's start with the Harper government's so-called anti-terrorism bill C-51, which just passed the House of Commons yesterday. Now Justin Trudeau and his Liberals voted for the bill, which really only goes to show you that the Liberals and the Conservatives are really just two wings of the same bird. And as we've covered here at PFT many times before, and we're going to continue to do so, Bill C-51 is not about keeping us safe. Of course, I don't think I have to tell any of you guys about that. C-51 creates a new criminal offense out of just encouraging someone to carry out a terrorist attack. But of course, how loosely encouragement is going to be defined still remains to be seen. Now, that said, I don't imagine encouraging people to sign up for the military or to go overseas and invade foreign countries is going to be considered the terrorist act that it really is. C-51 also makes it easier for the RCMP to detain suspects, and it extends the time that they can be detained without having even committed a crime. So this preventative detention was actually brought in after 9/11, and it's one of the most revolting aspects of this police state. Or rather, it's more so the public servitude that's probably most revolting. I mean, can you imagine a bill like this being passed in like the 1990s? You know, one with provisions that not only allow for preventative detention, but actually extends the time period that the RCMP can keep you without charging you with something? You know, without that new Pearl Harbor, none of this would ever have been considered even close to being acceptable. But I guess clearly the last 14 years of fear-mongering and propaganda has really taken its toll. C-51 also gives CSIS more powers. That includes broadening their no-fly list powers and, of course, sharing more information with other agencies. There are disruption powers given to CSIS that actually allow them to cancel travel plans and cancel bank transactions and even interfere with websites that they don't like. You know, hacking radical Islamic websites is obviously what they're saying the idea is, but really there's nothing to stop CSIS from shifting that target from them to us. You know, just like we're seeing in the United States, those who stand for liberty are being attacked as the enemy. Today under Harper, it's apparent he's trying to push that ISIS cells in Canada is the big thing we have to worry about here. But, you know, what happens in the future when the government starts targeting those so-called radical libertarians or, you know, conspiracy theorists that speak out against government propaganda and overreach? And speaking of governments, the NDP have actually formed a majority government in Alberta, believe it or not. Of course, it's not really all that surprising when you consider the fact that the ruling Progressive Conservative Party has been in power for over 40 years there. So I guess the shock is more because of the fact that Conservative Alberta elected the far-left NDP. But, I mean, hey, this is Canada. We're all a bunch of socialists after all. The only reason why I bring this up is because I've been noticing the dissatisfaction with Justin and the Liberals on social media lately. And it's all coming from those people who aren't really all that awake, you know, thinking that the big red liberal lie is somehow going to be different from the Conservatives, but with liberal support for C-51. Well, let's just say I'm going to be keeping my eyes out for NDP's Tom McClare as well as Justin Trudeau at this year's Bilderberg meeting. You know, something tells me that Justin's fate isn't quite sealed just yet. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Check the links in the description for all the sources to this video. And stay tuned. We've got a lot more videos coming very soon right here at pressfortruth.ca.